Like, Oh boy.
Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And up we go from SoFi. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, here's Eckler. And he's out of bounds. Pass.
They just make my man stand still.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's some shit.
You want to drain some of the excitement of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They can if they make my man stand still like he ain't playing.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running with Eckler again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 47. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
From the 23. Sets up the screen, Eckler. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, heading it for the first time. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. Second down. Play action now with Daniels. This throw is caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray. 5-9.
Herbert throwing right away. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, they go with Harris. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Kappa.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Grenade.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Delta, set. Go.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A gain of 4 yards.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hey, Ray. Grenade.
Harris once more. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers tie and can take the lead here in the second. Najee Harris, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Eckler on 2nd. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 31. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Crowd right.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Brought in by Ganson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the 1st.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it and you get to watch him take off. You know, if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers with a chance to boost their lead. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ray.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
14. Commanders 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught on the comeback route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll come up first and 10. To throw, Daniels. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Daniels back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They send Samuel Wright. Daniels throwing on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Play fake here, Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. You can't blame them for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up.
Will line up with a 2-point conversion.
This is caught, but he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break.
Commanders 12. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On return, here comes Davis. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running left is Harris. Up the sideline, past the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Set, go.
A give left side. Here's Harris. Caught up a tackle, but he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
32-yard line.
Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Copy.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. Jukes one defender, and he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play, and the Chargers will have a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Oh, you can't do that. Instant replay. Shit.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Throwing now, Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The counter give to Eckler. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Daniels. Has the downfield work in the left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
On first down, here's Eckler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Come on.
Putting a receiver in motion. To the air, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He'll throw it. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Herbert. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. This one misses the tight end.
Hey.
That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
21. 5-9.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A handoff for Harris, running right. Escapes a defender. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. New set of downs for him from the 46. A pitch out to Harris. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Cap. Home troops right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Herbert back to throw. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. Down to the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get
his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Bronk. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Chargers 27, Commanders 12. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Dicker all
Chargers.
lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Daniels setting up the play action. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate? That that's their first sack of the game, but they found other.
Now I do.
has to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. Hot, set, ready.
Trying again following the sack. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Third down give to Eckler. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go.
Running right, it's Eckler. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
40, 17. Let's go. Practice 60. 79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. It's caught by McLaurin. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Commanders facing a 15-point deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air again. Daniels. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing third and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 68.
Now to throw. He's got it at guards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Washington calls it second timeout, and they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Drops to a knee here. Only 1 more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation, and thankfully he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action now with Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Number 86.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? Go.
From the 47. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.